Hello, my Leos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and yes, I am Debbie. Now, I have done a overview video. Are we ready? So take a look at that. I explain what cards I'm using, what I do to the cards, and I also do an overview with the cards about what's going on in the world. Also, too, it's where I tell you that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So we're getting closer. We're not quite there. We're still in Aquarius season. We're getting closer to the transition to Pisces. I'm really feeling that this is a good week, my Leo, for whatever reason. I'm just feeling like somebody out there, Leo, 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 Leo. It's a good time for you to try to connect more or at a higher level with that metaphysical side. Now, that could be Holy Spirit. It could be whoever your spirit guides are, okay? That's your choices, but I feel like it's maybe you've been too much into the world and it's time for that high priestess type of energy. That's what's really popping for me. Anyway, let's see what we've got going on. What do we have going on for our Leos? Higher power, what do you want to tell our Leos? What do you want to tell our Leos? It just feels like like there's going to be, like you can really, it's really a strong movement, that metaphysical side for you. Here we go. This one reversed has strong energy. Let's see if we have clarification to what I just talked about. Here we go. First card is the Four of Raphael. Now, the Four of Cups was in that Are We Ready energy, okay, and ready reading. So this is the Four of Raphael, the Four of Cups, the Four of Water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Scorpio is entering it, I think it's the last quarter of its south node. I shouldn't say quarter because it's more than it's been more than a year, but it's entering into its final phase, and that has been about digging deep and looking at that history. Now, Raphael, we've got all the Pisces energy going on right now. It's very fluid, spiritual. It's very, it's very, I don't know, emotional type of energy. This is that in-between stage. This is that I don't know that I want to leave where I'm at right now, but I don't know, I'm not necessarily happy with it. It's kind of a fallow period. My mom would always tell me whenever I'd ask her to read for me, no matter what time, when it was, she'd always say, you are in a fallow period. And, what does that even mean? It's you're being prepared. You're getting ready. You're getting ready for your next step. You're getting ready for your next blessing, for your next, your next direction, your next chapter. But again, too, it's kind of like, okay, this is where I'm at. What is it? What am I looking for? When is it coming? Okay, so it just is an in-between stage. It's not necessarily comfortable. For Leos, you usually are you're kind of like pacing the floor and scraping at the walls, wanting things to move forward, wanting to move out, wanting to just, come on, anything. And like I said, I think I said this in that other video, we've been feeling a lot of our energies being drained and being sapped and being just kind of like, come on, when? So seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Like I said, I feel like this is a time for you, my Leos, to really deeply connect with your metaphysical side, your higher power, whoever. Next card, reversed, the Ace of Michael. So we have a 1, new beginning, new start. Michael is our air energy. It's our Aquarius. We're in Aquarius still now. It's our Gemini and it's our Libra. It is our thought processes, thinking things through, making some plans. It could also be about hearing news. So here we are waiting. We're waiting. And then this idea comes. It could even be somebody coming to bring us a message, somebody reaching out to us. It could be if you're looking for that new job, which, that Uranus and Taurus is always giving us new directions with how to make money, new career energies. It could be hearing something out of the blue. Maybe it's a recruiter, headhunter calling you up. Maybe it's I kind of get somebody, and I don't know, like a radio person wants to interview you, or, something to do with social media, but not necessarily the social media that we're more aware of. It's kind of like old school social media. So that's where I'm going more with the radio, which people listen to the radio still. It's kind of like an older school. Somebody may want to, again, it's something that somebody might be reaching out to you about. Okay. So it's a new direction. It's a new journey. It's a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. I do feel like there's a communication issue, but I feel like, again, it might be, I don't know why radio is coming so strongly into my head about this, but it's like something, there might be a communication. You might have to get on the radio. You might have to do, again, you might be interviewed. Let's see if I can fix my auto stuff here, my auto focus. Well, I don't know. That's, here we go. Let's see. Nope. All right. Sometimes if I hold it just right. Anyway, don't allow the bumps in the road. Okay, next card, 5 of Raphael. So now we have a 5 energy, change energy. We have that Raphael, which is your water energy, your cup energy again. This is that card it's an emotional, like, how do I justify this? How do I know why I'm going through what I'm going through? Why am I having these ups and downs? Why am I like wanting more out of my life? And yet, maybe this isn't what I want. Again, I really do feel like it's a very strong week to connect with higher power, metaphysical. The 5 of Raphael, change, positive, negative, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And that Pisces is coming in strong. We're transitioning to some strong Pisces energies here going on. This is kind of like, this is when, well, it says here, everything happens for a reason. And sometimes we just don't see the reason. And we have to wait for it, or we have to search for it, or we have to just let this happen. Again, it's a strong metaphysical energy going on here. And there's something changing, something not necessarily feeling comfortable. And look she's got her presents. There's a present there. Not quite sure what's going on, and then there's another present. So she has these presents, empty boxes, I don't know. There is an angel behind her, looks I don't know, kind of, not quite sure what I feel about that angel. And then here is another present. So again, we kind of have that same type of energy as, you're in between, and maybe you've been brought to this in-between moment for something new to happen. Not quite sure, but everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So if you've left something behind, and maybe you've been kind of looking back at that and kind of saying, why did I do this? Why did I make this change? Again, things happen, and many things happen for a divine type of reason. But again, I keep getting that. Connect with your higher power. Connect with the metaphysical. I'm getting more the metaphysical side, which to me, higher power, God, source, energy. But again, search for that silver lining. Not necessarily comfortable energy, especially for Leos who want more of a little bit more action. That Ace of Michael, though, Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, does have something new coming. And if you weren't in this space, you wouldn't be able to reach for that, whatever. And again, I don't know, something to do with like old school media. Not sure. Here we go. Let's see. Guardian angels. What else? What else can you tell me for my Leos here? What's going on for my Leos? What else? Here we are. Okay, this one's reversed also. 3 of thought. Okay, so 3 is celebration, creativity. It's also the power of 3. Thought is that air energy. So you've got water and air. You've got emotions and logic. So, it's kind of like they don't always work well together. One is, I want to feel this, and some of it could even be, hey, it's my right to feel this. I am upset. I want to feel what I have to feel. And then we get this logical part, Leos, that says, hey, come on, think about this. Think about what's going on here. So something's happening. There's, again, I feel like it's a very strong connect with your higher power energy here. Again, try not to understand too much, but let's go on. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So the Three of Swords and the Three of Air, the Three of Michael, is always about letting go, releasing your past, letting go. So they're, not quite sure where we're at, but releasing your past, forgiving yourself. There's been an old pain, an old wound. We've got you in this in-between spot, coming to this point of understanding that, everything happens for a reason, and you need to search for that silver lining. So this really goes along with a lot of that judgment energy from the overview reading, besides which we had the Four of Cups there too. So you're going to have to tell me, my Leos, what this all means to you. There's a lot of deep soul searching and letting go and, looking for that silver lining. Okay, let's go on. Okay, fairies and angels. What else would you like to say? What else can you say to our Leos? Leos, there's a lot of healing, a lot of letting go, comfort. I do like that Ace of Swords, that, that there's a wonderful new idea coming around. Sometimes we can't see it, though, if we're just too emotionally, invested. So, let's see. What do we have for our Leos? Here we are. Reversed. Guardian of the Sun and Moon. Now it's interesting because Leo, you just had a full moon in Leo, and then right around the 19th of February is the new moon in Pisces. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of getting that moon type of energy. You also are part of the sun. I mean, the sun is also your energy too. So interesting. Guardian of the Sun and Moon. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the change you seek may be outside your comfort zone. Ask for the strength to help you move forward. All right. Not sure how I'm digging this vibe on you, but again, I do think that there's more here than meets the eye. You might have to read this or listen to this a couple of times. Not quite sure where we're at. There is a sense of letting go, let God, and that Ace of Michael keeps peeking out. That Ace of Swords keeps peeking out too. So let's see what we've got going on here. What crystal or energy for my Leos? What do we have for my Leos here? Angelite, angel communications, clairvoyance, alignment, also dream insights. Okay, my Leos. Again, let go, let God. You know what? Too much for us. Anyway, my Leos, take a moment, please. Let me know what this meant to you. Again, it helps me when I try not to interpret too much. Just tell you what's coming through. Take a moment, like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. As always, though, my Leos, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.